Hi, folks. Welcome back to Geek Spiel on Twitch.com. Tonight, we're rejoining the quest to defeat the minions of Habuu on Twitch.tv. My bad, folks. Last time we met, we're down one party member who was taken away by a large half-orc individual, um, and the party has yet to recover him. They've delved into the dungeons below Fader's fabric shop after having a run-in with the halfling owner, Ms. Old Lady Fader. We rejoined them after they had found some interesting information about cherries, potion concoction, as well as plague material. One member of the group has opted to go ahead and return to the topside with that information in the event that the rest of the group perishes. He knows that the Kenku, Sotrain, needs this information, so he has gone ahead and stepped out. As we rejoin the rest of the group, they are pondering which direction they're going to go. They only have one exit left, or they can return back to the topside. Folks, what do you feel like doing? You want to go back upstairs, or you want to continue forward and see if you can find more answers against the minions of Habuu?
Sally forth.
Okay, now remember, you're in a chamber with rotting cherries, and Copious V. Bitters, the part-time alchemist, full-time individual of knowledge, knows that cherry pits can be used as a... So you've also achieved that information. Mogamarsh, the half-orc, has already taken the cherries and the documentation from the initial room back upstairs. You have the one door that you've secured, and is that the direction you're going to go?
Yes.
Yes. I believe you guys were in the habit of listening to the door. Would you like to give that a shot?
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. We don't know what other surprises the witch who owned the shop has in store for us down here.
That would be the alleged witch.
The witch, the editorializing by the GM, the clearly evil witch that ran the shop.
The documentation's a little bit sketchy on that. So, who wants to listen at the door? Give me a perception check.
For some reason, I think I'm close to the door, so I'll give it a whirl. Oh, a natural 20.
Haha, you hear nothing.
What? What am I, deaf?
Absolutely nothing is going on behind that door.
Let me look at my character sheet. Oh, yeah, deaf human. Ah,
yeah. Maybe if you listened at the other ear.
I'm not going to listen with the other ear.
I'm just curious to see what the roll would be for the other ear.
Felix, the best way to listen is to open that door and stick your head through. Then you'll hear what's on the other side.
Well, let's try the knob. Let's see if this door opens.
This door opens in. Would you like to completely open it?
I'm going to open it a little bit and peek inside, see if I see anything sketchy going in on the other side.
Well, you see more additional illumination because you and your trusty bow haven't knocked any torches out of the sconce, and you see a long, maybe 50-foot long hallway. There do not appear to be any side entrances. It's just a straight hallway, which, with your perception roll, would be conclusive that there's nothing here.
All right, cool. Let's open this door all the way. Come on, gang.
Open it all the way. Felix, roll a d20.
Uh-oh. Oh, another natural 20. I like this new d20.
Nothing happens. In front of you is a long hallway, and it kind of jogs to the right. There's a total of 3 torches lining the hallway.
Well, let's take a step inside the hallway and start walking in.
You go 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40?
Let's stop right there. You said it's kind of jogging to the right a little bit.
Takes a hard right.
I'm going to grab one of the torches off the wall as I walk by it.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of use it and peer around this little right-hand jog.
Give me a d20 to make sure that you don't drop it on your foot.
Oh, come on. What are the odds of 3 and 3? 17.
You take the torch, and you slowly go around the corner. About 30 feet away, you're presented with a door on your left and a door straight ahead.
Hmm. Is nobody from the party going to follow me down this rabbit hole that I'm going through?
I think they've left you in charge, and they're just hanging back.
Ah, perfect. Okay. Well, let's go up to the door that's on my left, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Let's listen at that door.
Give me a perception check.
8.
Other ear. You don't hear anything.
Okay, since I don't hear anything, let's try the knob.
This door opens in.
Let's do the same thing we did last time, and we'll open it ever so slightly and peer inside.
This is another long hallway that goes 40 feet. There are 2 torches, one on the left, one on the right, and then it takes another hard right.
Oh, man. I'm not going to go down that one.
Okay?
At least not alone, right?
I'm not going to go alone. I'm going to start shouting back, hey, somebody follow me.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me since you're going to go ahead and yell in the dungeon.
Oh, did I say yell? I meant whisper ever so quietly.
I think
I
yell.
heard shout. Yeah, I heard
I'm
shout.
pretty sure I screamed at the top of my lungs with a 6.
Very, very nicely done. You hear a door slam. And so does everyone, pretty much. You hear a door slam from behind the door that was straight ahead. You check the door on the left, that straight ahead door, you hear a door slam. And now everybody hears yelling.
Oh, boy.
Let's go ahead and do initiative.
Oh,
Please.
boy.
D20 backwards. 15.
22.
18.
19.
Defiba?
11.
The forest gnome, being shorter than the rest of you and near the back of the party, fails to see the door slam open, the straight ahead door, and a group of cultists wearing reddish brown, easy ones, go, hey, why do you have blood all over your robes? And they will
We hit a
see
deer.
they will see Robert and Copious. Felix is inside the other hallway, out of their view, as is the forest gnome at the back. A deer? Where'd you hit a deer at?
Your mama's house. Can I
Up
strike
on
the door, bro?
995.
The fight's on. Everybody loves a good mama joke. Let's all re-roll initiative.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, 23.
17.
18.
Natural 20, and if you add my initiative bonus, 26.
Natural 20 will always win. Go
I rolled
ahead.
a 4.
Well done, Felix.
I see the luck is still there, Felix.
Yes. Got a lot of
Robert,
dice.
You see them moving in on you. They're going to hit you and Copious. They
Oh.
do not see Felix.
I'm
They
coming
don't-
straight at him with a nice long sword attack.
Fair enough. They are AC 12.
14.
Well, that's good enough to hit a 12.
12 points damage.
You run him through. D20, 1, 2, or 3, your sword gets stuck in him.
I rolled a 1.
Excellent. You stab him through, he keels over behind him, and the sword goes, "Wa-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na." You are disarmed.
It's like King Arthur. If you pull the sword from the cultist, you're the king of the cultists.
You will be the minion of Habuu. The other one that was able to attack will go after Copious v. Bitters with a 13, which I don't believe hits.
Miss.
Miss Copious, Dafiba, you may go ahead. There is one dead clogging the hallway artery, one alive, and there are a couple more behind. So missile weapons would be applicable if needed.
Just to set the stage, how wide is the hallway? Is it about 2-person wide hallways or
Two-person
wider?
wide.
Okay. I'll attack the next one in line. That would be my action.
Okay. Hit him.
Yeah, I did, let's see, 23?
Yeah, that hits him.
With my short sword for 1 point.
Boy, you really parted his hair there. Dafiba, you can go if you use missile weapons. Felix, your guy that you could have hit has a sword impaled in him.
How far away from me are they?
Well, you were behind Copious, so I would say maybe 7 feet.
All right. So am I able to step out next to Copious in the 2-person wide hallway and reach him?
No, because Robert is right next to Copious.
Oh,
Missing
then
is-
I cannot do anything. I don't carry a ranged weapon.
Okay. The others will be piling through as best they can. New round. Everybody roll initiative. 11.
10.
14.
18.
14, 18, and 12 all beat me. One of the cultists will step over the deceased member of the group, thereby blocking Robert's ability to retrieve his longsword at this point in time. There are 2 cultists now, log jamming in. Felix will be able to get the one on Robert. Dafiba, I will go ahead and give you a melee attack disadvantage, and Copious will attack normal if you so choose it. So who beat my 11?
But I was
Okay.
the last of the 3 that beat it. So
Okay, Copious and Felix, give her a whirl. Woo! Robert, you feel a clunk.
Am I close enough to use my missile weapon, my bow?
Yeah, you can crisscross and hit Copiouses if you want.
I'm hiding under Robert's codpiece at the moment.
What do I add to my roll here for the attack?
Dex.
Oh boy, I rolled a 22.
Nice, nicely done. So you hit Copious, who had his hair parted. How much damage did you do?
5.
Oh, severely wounding him, but he's still on his feet. Copious, did you strike Robert or just roll really poorly?
I rolled a natural 1.
You've struck Robert.
First fumbalaya of the night.
No long sword, but you know what? Copious is giving you his weapon. That's what a party does.
Copious is the weapon.
No, Copious is going to give you his weapon, probably in the noggin.
Point first.
So is this the second clank? One somewhat here, but not here or here, and the other one in the back?
Right through here.
Here.
Not
What?
so much here, right here.
How do I always get scarred right about here?
It's luck.
And-
Bad luck.
But think of the agility that this little 3-foot-high gnome showed jumping up to smack a half-orc in the face.
I believe half-orc chicks dig scars. How much damage did you hit him for, Copious?
3 points.
Nice. Now that is halved, correct?
No, that's 3 points.
Oh, 1 round down. So 1 hit point. Dafiba, you gonna try and step in at disadvantage? Maybe hit Robert again?
sure. Yeah, 3. No, that's not going to hit anything.
Swing and a miss. Robert, you feel a little tuft of air going by. It is my turn, correct? As Robert's the only one who lost initiative. I am going to 17 or above, I'll go after the forest gnome. 16 and below, I'll go after Copious. Nat 20, I'm going to go for the forest gnome, but I'll be rolling at disadvantage. Felix, the guy in front of Robert, is just going to, oh, you know what? 11 and above, he goes after you. 1 to 10, he goes after Robert. 2. So we're going to go ahead and go after Robert and Dafiba at disadvantage for her. So first off, Forest Gnome. Double 8s. Add 3, 11. Does 11 get you? Dafiba?
No, it does not.
On Robert. 3 8s in a row. Does an 11 get you, Robert? Okay, you have your choice of the cultist in front of you after you re-equip yourself, or you can hit Copious for hitting you.
That's a hard. Should we let fate decide?
Let the
Even your
dice
eyes?
speak.
Oh, you were so close, Copious. But I rolled an even, and I'm going to hit the guy in front of me.
AC 12.
Did I get my sword back, or am I just...
Oh, no. You got to use a secondary weapon.
All right. There we go. AC 12, natural 17, plus 6. We're there.
Okay. What are you using on him?
A dagger. That's all I have left.
Wow. Going for the high value.
7 points of damage with that dagger, though.
You catch most of his carotid, but not all of it. He spews blood all over you, but is still in the fight. It's time for round 3 initiative. That's a 7 total.
16.
15.
22.
9.
Everybody, kill me. There's 2 cultists in front, one in front of Robert, one in front of Copious. There are at least 2 more behind those guys. There's already 1 down. So who had the 20-something? Copious?
Copious.
You're up first.
20.
Are you going after the guy in front of you or Robert again?
Let's let fate decide. Oh, it's the guy in front of me. I'm going to hit him again for 4 points.
And he goes down as you crumple his skull. Dafiba, that will effectively eliminate your attack. Well, you know what? I'll still give you a disadvantage roll on Roberts if you so choose. Felix, if you're going to use a missile weapon on Robert's cultist, that's going to be a disadvantage too, or you can aim for the one secondary behind. Who was next after 22?
I was the last. I was the lowest of the rolls.
Robert or Felix?
I think I had a 17.
Ditto at 17. Or 16 for me.
Okay, Felix, you're up. You want to roll a disadvantage and try and get Roberts, or roll normally and try and get the one behind Copious's dead guy as the hallway fills up with bodies?
Let's roll normally.
Okay,
I got a 12.
that hits.
All right. It hits for 5.
He's hurt right in the chest. Robert of Zedplin, your attack.
14.
14's good enough to hit.
8 points of damage.
Skull Splitter. A third one goes down. They're just stacking like cordwood right now.
I should just get 2 daggers and just go to town.
Well, you're doing better than you were with your longsword. Dafiba, you don't have any missile weapons, do you?
I do not.
You can launch yourself heroically onto the pile of growing dead bodies and attack if you like, or you can hang back and just wait for the next round.
You know, I'm just going to wait. I think these guys have it in hand. I don't want to waste a spell on this.
Okay, you will roll an advantage for initiative next round. However, with the bodies piling up, the cultists that Felix just hit, bam, slams the door. There are 3 corpses in the hallway, and you hear a scream of activity behind the closed door. You
One of
know
those corpses contains a sword, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, are you going to put one leg on it and do the pose, He-Man?
You're dang right.
By the power of Grayskull, I
Blood
rule
Skull.
the minions of Habuu. Okay. Well, now you've got a decision. You've got certainly some cultists behind the closed door. You've got the great unknown down the hallway. You don't know if the cultists have an escape route. Ball's in your court. You guys may decide as you wish.
I say we do the Andre the Giant super boot, put it through the door, and there might be an escape. Or, you know, they bloodied my robe some more, so I'm looking to get some revenge.
The deer bloodied your robe.
The deer blood.
Oh, that's
So-
right.
Question. So behind us is
Mhm.
still an unopened door, though, right?
No. In front of you, directly in front, is the door they just closed.
Okay.
The door that Felix was playing with was on the left, and that led to another long hallway.
Okay.
So there were no signs of activity down that route. So far, the only signs of activity are in front of you.
And then, or we can go back the way we came.
Yes.
Okay.
So are we going to Fezzik bash in the door, or run away, run away?
I think we should go down the empty hallway.
And escape?
Yes.
Got one escape. Next vote.
Chance has spoken, and I think we're going to escape as well.
Two more to go.
Kicking in some door!
So I'm going to tell Robert, let's do the door. And then once he does the door, I'm going to go down the other hallway.
Very nice. Han and Chewie are going after the door. Luke and Leah are going down the. So we'll start with Luke and Leah. You guys run down the hallway, hightailing it. You go about 30 feet, and it takes a hard right. The hallway is illuminated as you peek around the corner. I'm assuming, Felix. You see another long hallway with another two doors. There's
Oh,
one
man, I got deja vu again.
dead ahead and one about 20 feet off on the right.
He should have stuck it out.
So
I
wait, so
should've stuck it
on the
out.
right, that would be towards the room we were running away from, right?
Ish.
Ish.
Towards
Okay.
it ish. Well,
That's
let's
where
walk
the
up.
20th level mage is hiding.
So I'm gonna say, hey
Lich.
Felix, let's check out the door that goes off, like
That
goes away
sounds like
from
a
where we
plan.
were before. Yeah. Let's see if we can hear anything.
Okay, I'm going to listen.
I'll take
Since you're
perception.
shorter than me, why don't you
Sounds
see
good.
if you can see anything underneath the crack
And
of the
I'm gonna
door?
peek under the door. Okay.
Bingo.
On the right, correct?
Yes.
It's foolproof.
the one that does not go towards where we just were.
Okay, I'll
Whatever
take
that-
perception checks from both of you.
I have a 20 with my adder.
I have a 17.
The 17 picks up noises of some kind of horrific beating going on. It sounds like a real prize fight is going on behind that door. You turn back around to see the forest gnome tilting over, peering, and she announces that she sees yet another long hallway. Hey, let's call it two more doors. Cut over to Robert of Zedplin as he plows through the door. Give me a D20 roll to see if you get your foot or face caught in the door.
This is when I roll fumbles. Close, but only a 6.
6. You manage to shatter the door, but you don't make it inside. You see a total of 3 more cultists, including one with an arrow sticking out of its chest. Robert and Copius, give me initiative, please. Beat a 12.
Nope. 11.
23.
Robert, these 3 are going to square off with you 2, and they're looking for some payback. They're bringing the pain. So you're up first. You can go after an uninjured, or the man with the message for you, sir.
Oh, I want the message.
Fire if you can.
19.
19 hits.
10 points.
Robert whips out his longsword or his dagger.
Longsword.
Whoa! Right through the eye socket. Anything but a natural one, and you can keep your blade.
19 again.
Oh, whew, whew. Slides it on through. The evil cultist keels over. That leaves 2 on 2. Your odds seem to be better. I'm going to go gold for Copious and green for Robert. Ooh. 17 on Copious, 18
hits.
on Robert.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits.
Yeah, it's payback time, boys and girls. These guys mean business. And they take their scimitars and they give you guys a license for 3 points each.
Ah, that hurt.
Say it again.
Ah,
Say it
that
again.
hurt.
Let's zip back to Felix and Daphiba. Felix says, hey, I got Cassius Clay over here, and you got a hallway.
Are we able to hear them fighting behind us?
No.
But didn't we only run 20 feet down?
You ran 30 feet, hung a right, and ran 30 feet more. And they ran through a doorway. So if your rooms did connect, you would hear them. You don't. Or you surmise that you would.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Should we open?
I don't know that we should get that far away from the rest of the group.
I'm starting to wonder that.
Because, yeah, see, technically we wouldn't know that they're fighting back there. So we have to pretend we don't know that's happening.
You guys both won your initiative, so you probably just now figured out
They didn't follow us. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
we're missing a couple people.
Yeah. Should
Mhm.
we go back and check on them, or should we go explore this next hallway? What do you think, Felix?
Well, I don't really want to go back that way. We just came this way. I'm tired. You know,
Tired.
I'm tired. Come on.
You can
Yeah.
wait for the Disney tram. It might be along.
The Disney tram. That does sound nice.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Ooh.
Well,
I think that's a sign that we need to move forward.
hey,
He's
Felix,
got the
why
blessing of half the party.
Felix, why don't you get your weapon ready and I'll crouch down and open the door from off to the side. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna draw my longbow and
Oh, that always
pull it back.
works.
Oh, so far it has.
So
They
you're
That
up.
one time.
They don't call me Johnny Sure Shot for nothing.
That's right. I forgot.
That's
Johnny
why
Sure
they
Shot
don't call
is in
him
the
that.
house.
For nothing.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Daphiba, you are going to go ahead and open the door to the fight, correct? Or the
No, the hallway. The hallway.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay. So Daphiba crouches down, checks the hinge, throws the door open. Johnny Sure Shot. Anything but a 1, and you can keep your arrow.
Rolled a 9.
Long hallway. 30 feet, there's a door on the left. 60 feet, there's a door straight ahead. Torches in sconces, not a big deal.
Wow. That looks kind of empty.
Let's go back to Copious and Robert. I believe we're ready for initiative.
Copious didn't get his shot yet.
My bad.
He was
Copious?
the last on the initiative line.
That's right. Go ahead. It's 2-2.
23
Whew. That's a hit.
for 2 points.
It doesn't really kill him.
I'm
Now
trying
we'll
to
roll
maim
for-
him.
very nice. We'll roll for initiative. 10 total.
12 natural.
23.
You guys are up. Copious is injured, and Robert's picking a new bow.
19.
Hit,
7.
miss.
8 points.
Down he goes with a nice slice across the throat. Blood splurts everywhere, and he falls onto his associate. His associate is concerned and starts to yell, and he will make a feeble attempt to hit Copious. Ooh, with an 18.
That hits.
He yells, help, 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 slides the scimitar, doing a massive 1 hit point.
Ow!
That can kill some people.
I shrug it off and smile at him menacingly.
We'll go initiative with you two one more time. 10 again.
$24.
Copious.
9.
Robert, you're up.
Hit with a 20.
Nat
Damage
20.
of 11. 11.
Down he goes. Now that was Copious's that you hit, right?
That is correct, sir.
There are no cultists left. Cut back to Felix and Defiba. You got a long hallway, you got 2 more doors, and you got no friends.
We've got each other.
And that's all you need. That's all you need in life.
She's a little bit country, he's a little bit rock and roll.
Nice. Donnie and Marie are rocking the dungeon. Would you like to
Odd
investigate?
relationship.
Yeah, I think we're gonna slowly work our way down that first door.
So just to be clear, we're ignoring the door that Felix heard the fight going on.
Yes,
Gotcha.
and that's why we're moving quietly and slowly now, because we heard a fight.
Somebody's probably getting beat up, but that's not my concern. You get up to the door on your left. Listen, look. What do you want to do?
Let's
do
all
both
listen.
again.
You look.
Yeah, it seems
sounded
to work
good
for
last
us.
time.
Perception check.
13. 14, sorry.
Where's perception?
And
I
I had
had
a-
19.
You don't hear anything, and you only see another hallway that jogs to the right. There's a whole lot of jogging in this place.
Oh man, more hallways.
So let's go do the same thing at that other door. There's a second
Yeah,
door
sounds
there.
good.
Let's listen
Sure.
and look there.
Okay.
15.
18.
Dafiba, you see some shadows moving around. Felix, you hear 5 voices behind the door.
5. There are 2 of us.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you're gonna whisper that to me, right? That you hear 5
Yeah.
people.
I hear 5 guys.
Notice I'm specifying. You're gonna whisper that to me. That's not a question.
No, I'm ex-military, so I'm not even gonna whisper it. I'm gonna be like,
I am
I
ready.
hear 5 people through the door.
Okay.
Do you understand the Navy SEAL hand signals, or do you only
No, I
understand the Air
don't.
Force ones?
Um,
Okay, so I'll whisper it to you instead.
Yeah. So let's whisper. Like, do we want to go back to the other door, or do we want to go back and see what was going on behind the door where we could hear somebody getting beat up? Now that we know there's 5 people down here.
Yeah, I don't like going deeper here, so let's. You can take them.
You're not here. Be quiet, Copious.
It's a farce.
Go ahead, you win. Take them.
Let's go back to the other room where the people were getting beat up.
Okay, let's go see what's going on there. So we're
Fair
gonna
enough.
skulk back down the hallway to that door.
Felix's inner voice says I can take them.
We're walking like an Egyptian down the hallway to that door.
Nice. Copious and Robert, you have slain all your opponents, and you appear to be in some type of library.
I'm healing myself.
Okay. You got the healing touch?
I know.
I got the healing touch.
Yeah, there are 2 pillars in this room, and each one has a very nice collection of bookshelves built around them. There are several tables in the room, and it appears as though these bad guys were examining some scrolls.
So a very literate crowd, our cultists. So the first thing,
Knowledge is power.
knowledge is power. So are there any other doors into this library?
Nope.
Into this room? Okay. So after rifling the bodies,
Okay.
I'm going to take a look at the scrolls and the books and see if there's anything that raises my interest based on our mission. Anything, schematics for the town, water supply, alchemic formulas, instructions to say, hey, I'm a witch, I poisoned everybody. Anything like that would be great.
You find 25 gold pieces among the bodies of these cultists, and go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
Do I
Any
get to do that
modifiers?
Roll 20 roll again to see what he's doing?
You're healing
Yes.
yourself, singer.
I'll
were
have to touch myself.
And that's what he's doing in the corner. He's singing that song.
A d20 with wisdom, and then a d4 after that.
Natural 20.
You don't even need to roll the d4. After Robert of Zedplin gets done touching himself, he wanders over and notices that Copius is going through a scroll and has this look of abject horror on his face. Copius v. Bitters, you have located a scroll outlining the use of cherries in the plague manufacture, and you have also discovered how the infection is spreading.
Hello,
Bees.
darkness, my old friend.
Bees.
Bees.
Of course it's bees.
Bees.
Hello, witch. Just saying. How do you like my bees? First thing she told us.
Beads?
Bees.
Yes.
You know, like
Very
that
special bees,
sting that
Felix.
you got?
Yeah,
Just
I
like
remember.
those bees
well,
you picked up in that tavern. Remember those?
So
I
your
remember.
biology and herbology has led you to discover that these guys are using bees and cherry pits to go ahead and make this plague. You know this is evidence. So what do you want to do with it?
I am tucking it into my very expensive shirt for protection or whatever I have to carry stuff with.
Deer blood shirt?
Well, I know the deer blood is on my really nice cultist robe that we put on upstairs.
So
Underneath my bloodstained cultist robe is my really nice waistcoat with the inner pockets I can stuff stuff. So it's being stuffed in there.
very good. Copius and Robert, go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Ooh, natural 1.
14.
Copius, you were just embroiled into this documentation. You cannot
Stephen
believe
King.
the fortitude that you have shown here. Robert, you look around and you go, hey, where'd everybody go?
Hey, what's the matter, you? You not noticed everybody's gone here? Come on.
We were here with other people?
I don't know. Well, they're dead now.
Cut to Daphiba and Felix, who are not quite dead, only mostly dead. You have made it back, and you hear whimpering and crying. And then you hear, and the room goes silent.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
I think we should just bust in there. I don't think it's time for being stealthy.
I think you're right.
Yeah, now that who's ever's dead, you might as well break in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
well-
Bust in there. Let's see what's going on.
Well, do you want me to use my strong legs or do you want to use your strong legs?
Your strong legs.
Okay.
Mine are like 1.5 foot long. No.
All right. I'm going to draw my short sword and bust down this door.
Is he using his Lady Legolas legs? Legasus legs?
I'm wearing tights. I'm a man in
Yes.
tights.
I will
Yes.
tell you right now, Felix, your neck is really starting to throb, and it's
Uh-oh.
really, really like -2, really distracting. Go ahead and give me a d20 to bash in this door and see who your indifference managed to kill.
I rolled a 12.
That's good enough. You smash through. Give me a DC 12 versus dexterity. So give me a d20 with dexterity bonus, beat a 12.
A 10. Ouch.
He goes crashing through the door and rolls bunk in his head. Daphiba, do you follow him in?
That's a long pause.
I go the other way.
Unfortunately, because I am chaotic good, yes, I will have to follow him. I would not leave him behind like that.
SEAL Team 0 makes entry into the arm of Habuu's room. Before you, as you look up with a little bit of blood coming out of your eyebrow, Felix, and Dafiba jumps in. Ha! You see the passing of a dwarven friend who has been tortured to death. In
Oh,
front of him is that large half ogre of a human being, and he looks at you with casual indifference. What you want?
I just saw the cat.
I was completely distracted by the cat. I'm so sorry. He just like walked
The
me.
weirdest.
By cat, you mean the other individuals in the cages in the room.
Apparently, sorry. It's just it's magnificent.
Yes, we have a few new, not quite NPCs joining us at this moment, as there are several people in cages in here going, hit him! Hit him! Hit him!
I think I'm gonna say, let's hit him.
I think you should hit him. Yep, I'm with you.
Yep,
I'm right there
I'm
with
gonna
you.
hit him.
Let's roll for some initiative here.
Well, first off, the half ogre looks at you and flicks the blood off of his hand from Tundersmuck, the dwarf, who has sadly perished due to a fierce beating. The blood splatters, odds Dafiba, evens Felix. Dafiba, splat. Both of you roll initiative against the half ogre as he sees new blood with a 9.
15.
14.
You have the drop on him. He apparently is tired from waylaying on the dwarf. So hit him if you can. He's wearing hide armor.
Hide armor.
I got a 17.
That hits.
Six damage.
Very nice. Dafiba, forest gnome,
All
keeper
right.
of nature.
I'm going to swing my scimitar at him.
Please be a 1. Please be a 1. Please
Ha! No, it's a 15, so that would be a
hit.
Yep. And then, oh crap. What is it? Is it a D6 or a D8 for a...
D6 for scimitar.
Thank you.
+1.
3.
3 damage.
Woohoo! He's going down, surely.
He shrugs it off and reaches over, picking up his immense battle axe.
Don't call me Shirley.
Dafiba and Felix roll a D12. The high roll gets to get hit with a battle axe.
8.
I'm not even joking. It's a 1.
Sorry, Felix.
Oh,
The
man.
half ogre
Sorry.
pulls back and begins his swing. Back to Copius and Robert.
What?
The tension's just
The tension is-
palpable.
He's a maestro of a GM. He's just building the tension.
Copius, you are still embroiled in the fabulous reading material that you
He's
have
like
wrote.
50 Shades of Bees.
Bees. Early bee gets the honey. Buzz, buzz.
Buzz.
Robert, you notice that you're down 2 people and then some. What would you guys like to do?
My dear Nomeo, I think we must travel forth to see if we can find our friends. They seem... Did you hear a loud bang?
Copius, you notice that somewhere the half-orc has obtained a monocle. Actually, it must be a monocle of speech or something. But he does point out that you are missing a couple of members of the party.
That's okay, great. He ate the rind off of an orange and stuck it in his eye for a monocle.
Tangerine.
Tangerine. Sorry, tangerine rind. That's right. Start singing, baby. So I've gathered up all the incriminating materials, correct?
Correct. You have the evidence.
All right. So it's safely tucked away, and I'm going to suggest we walk down the hall and find our missing comrades.
Oh, I so agree.
You guys are seeing the sides, noticing the old framework of the sewer. Very nice. This is nice.
Very nice.
I like
Very well
the way
built.
I say, old chap, this is very nice
Oh,
stonework.
wait.
Oh.
Do we have time for a pot of tea?
Oh,
Stop here.
you have the rest of your lives.
Which might be very short.
Let's go ahead and roll perception for you two at disadvantage.
21. Plus whatever the disadvantage is.
There you,
Well, you got to roll 2d20 and take the low one.
you roll your die 20 again. Yeah, disadvantage. Sucked.
Yeah, that sucked because I went from 21 down to a 5.
I went down to a 10.
Yeah, there are no tears. Back to Felix and Dafiba. The half ogre takes his blade and he aims for the fallen rogue, and he is going to take a mighty swing.
Felix,
He's
I
gonna
think you're
use
about
a-
to be
he's-
David Copperfield
I'm
on
going to
this.
use a different one this time. Oh, the blade comes down and buries it right into the stone wall above your head.
Whew, that was lucky.
3. He misses. Let's go of the pole arm and grabs his javelin. He's going to go for javelin. Let's go initiative on both of you two now. Beat a 15.
Nope,
9.
I have a 2.
Ah!
I have a total of 5. So
Releasing the haft of his weapon, he quickly maneuvers the javelin. Odds Daphina, evens Felix. Ah, forest gnome die. Woo, 17. Hiya, hiya, hiya.
Yeah, that
Uh,
hits.
He hits. Somewhere there's a die here, I'll tell you. Whammo for 4.
Did he just shish kebab a forest gnome?
Yes, he did.
That's mean.
At least he
Okay.
didn't grab you by the hair and just fling you into Felix, which may happen next round. You two are up.
I think you're up first.
Dafiba, you're up first.
Sorry, I was staring at that 4. It just don't have a lot of hit points to begin with. Oh, wait. Oh, all right. We'll just roll a different one. I lost that one under the desk. Can you stay on the desk, please? It's an 18, so 20.
Hits.
6.
Manfang, are you going to yell out advice on how to hit this ogre since you've been with him for a while? Or just cheer along?
Probably just cheer along.
The prisoner's just
Okay.
cheering along. He's not really sure who he's going to vote for in this fight, so he's going
So why
to...
don't I just swing a big of them together and just one through them?
You're stuck in a cell. That's why. You see your weapon, but it's way over there. Felix, I don't think he's betting on you to do anything.
Betting. Oh, I see. The magic word.
It's like Habuu Idol down
Let's
here.
take
He's
another
gonna vote.
swing at him.
Fair enough. Don't forget -2, the Flamingo Habuu here in lovely Vegas.
I get a -2 on that,
-2.
and I add my dexterity, right? I have a whopping 5.
No, strength. You're using a melee weapon.
Oh, I add a 1, so I have a total of 1.
Oh, okay. So you swing your weapon to attempt to knock the javelin out of Dafiba, but seem to bury it deeper into her to the tune of how many points?
Oh boy.
Halved and rounded it down.
3.
3 more points to Dafiba. How you doing on hit points?
I have 3 left.
Outstanding.
Was 3 the rounded down?
3 was the rounded down.
Nice hit. Would have gone really well with the
It
half ogre.
Really would have.
Robert and Copious, back to you.
Oh, yes.
The structure here is impeccable. Impeccable, I say.
Lovely workmanship.
However, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
16.
16.
I say, Robert. Yes, Copious. I hear the sounds of battle just ahead. Shall we expedite or continue to enjoy the fine sconce work here in the hallways?
The sconces are quite lovely.
This time of year, they normally are.
Yes, this is true. But sally forth to battle. My sword calls for blood.
You zip around the corner and you sprint headlong towards an open door where you see Dafiba attempting to remove a javelin out of her face and Felix attempting to hammer it in like he's a carpenter. Dafiba and Felix, let's go ahead and roll initiative because Copious and Robert's not going to be here till after everybody goes.
11.
7.
7. Dafiba, you managed to extricate the javelin from your torso, face, hair, or any other extremity, and it is your turn.
And I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Time out. I need to heal myself.
Yeah.
Felix, you and I are going at it. Man Fang, you are yelling. You shut up. Felix, you and I are tied, so go ahead and try. Odd Dafiba, even you. Even. I'm going after the road. 15?
15 hits.
With a javelin.
Uh-oh.
Better than the battle axe. Dose.
Ouch.
How many hit points do you have now, Felix?
I have 3 remaining.
The DM smile. Your turn, Felix. Can you hit me?
Let's find out. I rolled a 12.
Yes, that hits.
Oh, finally. I rolled a 5 plus 1. Am I still on the half there for that? For my rolls?
No.
Oh, okay. Then I rolled a 6.
Okay. You're over halfway there. Robert and Copious, as you hustle your way down, you see a javelin stab Felix in the shoulder, and you hear, "Shut up, you're next!" And a fascinating amount of yelling as a blue star-crossed vapor encompasses Dafiba as she attempts to heal herself for
7.
She's looking way better than she did as you ran down the hall. You
Mhm.
burst in. Give me D20 rolls. A 1, 2, 3, or 4 means you aren't going to attack this round.
Nope, I rolled a 10.
Copious?
7.
You guys do your best risky business impression and slide in sideways in front of both Dafiba and Felix to see this ginormous half ogre that you recognize. Give me a real quick perception check to see if you see your scuttled friend.
Natural 20.
You see the blood and you see the slumped head of Tunder's in some kind of manacle creation. You also notice several other individuals, including the dragonborn fighter, who will subsequently be known as Manfang. Robert and Copious, hit me if you can.
Question.
Yes.
Number 1, observation. Turns out for risky business, Robert doesn't wear pants anyways, so he did look like a character sliding in. Number 2, can I slide around to the side or behind of the giant half ogre in my gnomish rage and stab him with a sneak attack as well?
1, I think we all need to make a constitution save from that little soliloquy. 2, it's going to be a tough sell. So give me 16 or better on a straight D20.
11.
No, you can slide in, maybe get around. You're in pretty tight confines
Okay.
with all the stuff here.
So straight attack then.
Straight attack for both you and Robert.
I'm blinded with rage for my fallen comrade.
I'm attacking.
23, Gnomish Fury.
Robert, what was yours?
Non-natural 20.
Both of you have successfully hit the half ogre. Go ahead and give me some damage. That's a lot of rage.
Yeah,
Wow.
that gnomish rage comes at
12?
you big.
Well,
1, 2, right?
yes.
Tw-
Frankie, what did I get?
12.
So 13 points of damage on that, mostly from Robert.
I contributed proportionate to my size.
That's right. We saw you in Conan. We loved you in Conan. Move on to Jodie Foster. New round, everybody. New round. Man Fang keeps yelling, kill him, but you really aren't sure whether he's rooting for the half ogre or you guys at this point. So initiative,
I spit acid.
12.
13.
He has acid breath.
You've got a
21.
You've got a leather thing around your mouth, so that's not gonna.
I was
Luke,
wondering
you
how
beat
that was
on the
gonna work.
11.
19 plus 6.
I
So
had 21.
25.
So everybody who beat the 11.
Oh.
My natural 1.
You three are up. Let's do a perception check.
Everybody?
14.
Everybody but Copious.
14 as well.
14 and 14.
Hold on, I forgot what my adder was. 10.
Robert and Felix, you hear a muffled noise from what appears to be an Iron Maiden in the corner. So Robert, Delphiba, and Felix, go ahead and attack me if you can.
I'm third.
Oh, baby. Natural 20.
Reroll. Reroll the natural 20.
A 5.
Max damage. So full damage.
25. Not a natural 20, 19.
Okay. How much damage for Robert? How much damage for Felix?
8 for Robert. Full damage. Felix.
5 for me.
No, Felix, you had max oh, you're using daggers?
I was using a short sword.
So you get max damage.
I don't know where I find max damage on my character sheet.
What dice are you rolling for your
D6.
sword?
So
So
you
at
get
6, do you have a plus?
A
added
plus
to it?
3, yeah. So max damage,
So
I guess, would be 9.
9. And what was yours again, Robert?
8.
Ah, max damage. Oh, max damage. Nice.
The half ogre is really beat up. Dafiba, I believe you're number 3.
Hey. I'm thinking I should heal Felix. Because
I agree.
yeah, he's really low. So I I will do cure wounds on him.
Okay. Give him the healing touch. I'm going to go ahead and take my attack on 1 through 4. Dafiba, 1, 2, 3, 4. Robert of Zedplin. 11
hit points.
11
Back.
healing. Robert of
Oh.
Zedplin. The mighty half ogre takes his javelin and attempts to skewer you. Not natural 20. Does that hit? You bet it hits. Oh, 7 hit points of damage. Hi-ya!
I'm down to 2 hit points. Just saying.
Copious, you're up.
Oh. All right, some more of that gnomish rage. 22 for 4 points.
Being
Right.
the mighty warrior that the forest gnome is, Copious reaches in, slashes him in the femoral artery, blood spurts everywhere, and bam! Over the half ogre goes into a pile, sliding next to Man-Fang's cage. Man-Fang's cage, dead half ogre, Iron Maiden.
I'm going to make sure the half ogre does not wake up from his little nap.
Stabby,
Yeah.
stabby.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby. Fair enough. Everybody else, perception checks, please.
20. Not natural.
16.
16. Robert?
9.
A lot of blood in your ear from that last encounter there. Felix and Dafiba, you hear coming from the Iron Maiden. You see some diminutive dragonborn who was cheering, not sure which side he was cheering for. He is also in a cage. Sadly, moment of silence for Thundersmuck. Good enough. He has perished and crossed over, unable to find his father. You have a desk, an Iron Maiden, the cage, and a bed in this room. You also have, I believe, decorations that are consistent with a warrior's chamber. There are several stuffed animal heads on the wall. And that is all you see in plain sight. What would you like to do?
I'm going to the cages. I'm a cage kicker.
I'm going to search the desk.
Okay.
Who's searching the teddy bear heads on the wall?
You, because you can reach them easily.
Sure.
Shorty.
The Iron Maiden's in the cages, right?
There's a cage and an Iron Maiden.
And the Iron Maiden has like a gag or some leather over the face, right?
Wait. Are you talking about the Iron Maiden?
No, we're talking about the Iron Maiden of the Maiden.
Oh.
Selling the product is important. Product consistency.
Yeah,
The
As
Iron-
long as we cut off 15 minutes before. 15 seconds, all we got.
no, 15.
The Iron Maiden is a metal structure, but you hear some muffled voice apparently within.
Yes, I'm going to search the desk and maybe I'll find the keys that are locking him into the cages, right? Like, well, the cage is locked.
Or
Okay.
alternatively, we could go get some of those poison cherry pits and do a natural experiment on the people locked in cages.
Ooh. That sounds like an interesting gamble.
No,
Murder Hobo Inc. coming
No.
at you.
no.
So just out of curiosity, I think that I got hit with a healing potion. Did that clear up the whole neck boil
Yeah.
that I had going on?
No,
I
I
know.
believe Copius has some information on that for you. So I've got Dafiba checking the desk, Copius checking the heads. Robert and Felix, what do you want to do?
I was checking the cage and the Iron Maiden.
Felix, you got the bed left.
Sure, let's check the bed.
Dafiba, on the desk, you will find some information showing that the individual that you helped to slay was known as the Arm of Habuu. He seems to be some kind of military individual, apparently not that skilled to be wasted by you guys. And there is also some guard information. That is all you find there. Copius, give me a D20, 15 or better. Just straight roll.
14. Straight roll.
Don't find it. Robert, the cage is locked. The Iron Maiden has a latch. So you can lift the latch and open up the containment field. Felix, you need a D20, but only 12 or better.
17.
you find a small wooden box.
Is this box locked?
It is unlocked.
Let's open this Pandora's box.
Inside the box is a small bag of gemstones, but a heavy bag of gemstones,
Ooh.
and a potion bottle marked extra healing.
Huh. Is that extra healing in quotation marks?
Nope, straight up
Extra healing?
extra healing. Nope, it is just extra healing.
I'm going to quickly pocket the gemstones.
Okay?
So hopefully nobody else around me sees anything.
Everybody perception check to see if Felix is ripping you guys off.
I should have been quieter about that.
It would,
Right.
you know, if you quit narrating what you're doing, it would be a
21.
lot easier to hide this stuff.
His XP.
Two.
Manfang, go ahead and roll. You are
Manfang
now
rolled a natural 20.
Hey, that guy's ripping you off.
It'd be obvious.
One of my skills is sleight of hand, though. I will say that.
You know what? If you roll 17 or better, I'll let you beat his natural 20.
Is that with my bonus on sleight of hand?
No.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh! These are not the gemstones you thought.
They gone.
Yeah.
Me
What
too.
you thought you saw,
Me
you
too.
didn't see. Robert, do you want to see if you can find the key? Which, Dafiba, yes, you did find the key on the desk.
No, I want to question who I say, who are you, lad?
Manfang, this half-orc individual is questioning you as to what you're doing there.
Why are you here?
I came because when my parents got murdered, well, they guards who I didn't know about just threw me in here for no exact reason.
It seems plausible. Robert, go ahead and roll to see if you believe it.
I rolled a 15.
The Dragonborn has an honest face. It's plausible. These guys are jerks.
You in there?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name, feller? Oh, you
That sounds like a bunch of
too? Let me see if I can find the key, feller. I'll be right back. You hold tight.
Sure looks like it needs a key.
Hey, this guy in here is
It's an
kind of
Iron
wrong. This
Maiden.
other one's here for killing. Well, because his parents were killed and he witnessed it. What do you guys want to do with these two? I don't know what's wrong with this guy over here in the Iron Maiden.
The thing in the cage looks like a what now?
Dragonborn?
So like a giant dinosaur-looking thing?
Well, kind of a pint-sized dinosaur.
I am a gnome that's 3 feet tall. So a
It's a
giant
giant dinosaur. Huge.
Well, given my personality and the fact that I have the key, sorry guys, I'm not even going to discuss it. I'm going to bounce right over and let him out of his cage.
Oh, Dafiba, I thought I saw a wounded squirrel running down the hallway.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I praise you.
Yeah, Manson's locked in a cage too. You just gonna go open the door for him?
Probably.
Does that mean you're opening this Iron Maiden?
No, you are.
Not without money involved or some kind
Yeah.
of healing touch.
Rick Springfield.
So the Iron Maiden's completely closed, and we just hear muffled noises coming from inside, right?
Angry, muffled noises.
Ooh.
Do they
Angry
seem to be
muffled noises.
raging more and more?
That sounds like a bunch of angry bees in there. I don't want to go near them.
I'm going to turn and look at Dafiba and say, "This is up your alley. What do you want to do?"
Dafiba, you open it. We'll stand over here with our missile weapons.
I was ready to try a nice natural experiment on the lizard thing. And now that that's done, I don't know where we're going.
Well, don't you have some potions to help here? all you do is poke people that don't need to be poked and get us in trouble.
That is a
Poke people-
generalization.
That is slander, madam.
Jason,
Slander.
one, I am not a lizard thing. I am a half orc, half dragon, whatever.
He doesn't
Half
know,
orc.
know what he is.
I don't
See what you've unleashed on the world, Defiba.
Feed him
Okay.
cherries.
All right. So no feeding cherries. Let's ask him, since he's been in here with the guy that's in the Iron Maiden. Who got put in there? Did you see who it was?
No, I never saw. I heard some muffled noises when I was sleeping, but I woke up and the rest is blurred because I think the guards knocked me out before I could see who it was.
I know what happened. He was blinded by the light.
No, it was not. I am not.
Something about a deuce in the middle of the night.
So what you're saying is people came in, knocked you out after killing your parents, drugged you here, threw you in a cage, and you slept through the Maiden of Death torture over here?
Yeah.
You better tell Oliver to sleep with one eye open, because I'm not buying this story.
Does he need to clutch his pillow tight as well?
He'd better.
Okay. All
Man,
right.
Fang, your equipment is over on the far wall. You can go get it.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, we're letting him carry weapons now? We just met this guy.
Hey, I'm okay. I won't kill you. I'll rip open your corpses and then swallow them like noodles.
The very fact he said that.
I think that's exactly what he's going to do.
Put him back in the cage.
All I know is when we line up for battle, he's standing next to the gnome.
This gnome, he's going to protect me because I let him out.
Are you going to
Defiba,
protect because
you
she
are
lets up?
responsible
Yes,
for this
I will
monster.
protect you. I will protect you. I will go wherever you need me to.
The Wookiees just signed over a life debt to the forest gnome.
This is perfect. This is
Dafiba
how
Ramen Timbers.
it's ramen.
So, Noodles, you want to go grab your stuff?
Go grab your stuff.
Okay.
He's literally going to go grab stuff.
All right,
Are we
I'm
going to
gonna-
open this thing?
Wait,
I think we got to take care of it somehow.
I'm going to
Well,
tap
only
on
one
it
person's got it.
in Gnomish
Well, maybe
Morse
you
code.
first.
If
What is
he
she
can
doing?
respond,
She's doing Morse code.
I'm tapping out in Gnomish Morse code. Hello, my name is Copious V. Bitters III, of the Tall Oak Bitters. Who are you?
20 minutes
What-
later.
Yeah.
That's not breathing hole.
This individual does know Gnomish Morse code.
Oh, what the heck? Come on now.
However, the response startles you because it is profane and descriptive to a very significant nature.
I'm going to turn to the rest of the group and says, I'm not sure what's in there, but it's not pleasant.
Well, what did he
Neither
say?
are you, but we keep you around.
Not pleasant. I am the nicest guy
I
in this
agree.
group. I am lawful neutral if anybody is.
You're never, Jason. You're never.
You hit an old woman.
Oh,
tortured her. He tortured her.
And you liked it.
I didn't like it. It was necessity. All right, that's it. I'm whipping open the Iron Maiden, dagger out, ready to plunge that sucker in.
The Iron Maiden opens up, and a very angry-looking individual appears.
Like aspirates, apparates, or whatever.
Not
or like
aspirates.
aspirates.
The drool and spittle come down the face, and you see a very enraged individual.
Oh, the dagger's going right in. Then somebody's raging at me.
No, is he like coming at anybody, or is he just like really angry and standing there?
Just really angry. What was taking you guys so long to get me out of here?
Have you seen how many letters are in Copious V. Bitter's name that he had to tap out in Morse code? That's why it took so long. Pretentious.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry, we didn't know who you were and if you were going to come out and kill us or not. Are you going to kill us?
I may.
Is this guy covered in, like wounds from the Iron Maiden, or is he just like there?
Kill him first.
Just there.
Don't be pointing at me.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, Iron Maiden.
Is that me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was sitting here laughing.
Well, you aren't laughing anymore because that forest gnome there has just been insufferable to you.
The way he plays in 30 years. I'm a high elf cleric.
All the more reason to be
I
discussed.
lost.
Taurine, these individuals at best shady, at worst murderous. You see a deceased dwarf who looks like it was beat to death. You also see a very large half ogre whom you recognize as the one who stuffed you into the Iron Maiden. It appears as though someone, your best guess would be Copious V. Bitters, the verbose, probably talked him to death. So they wish to know who you are and why you are here and why they should even bother to talk to you without getting Mr. Stabby out.
I got quite the Mr. Stabby, I'm just saying.
So
To
far
get me
today.
out of that thing.
Well, he has let you out. You were not, other than being locked away in the device, you were not hampered or anything. Your equipment is also on the far wall next to where the half-orc, half-dragon-born fighter's equipment was. You recognize it immediately.
Hey, wait, before you go getting your stuff here, buddy, why were you here?
Was looking for magic mushrooms.
Magic mushrooms.
We found a whole room full of magic cherries around the corner.
Yeah,
I'll pass on those cherries.
you don't want.
Mm.
You don't
Get-
want
get
none of those
your-
cherries.
So we-
I've still got a dagger on him. What's this guy's name? I want to ask him.
Taurine.
The law.
Has he told us that? He's told us my name's Taurine the Lost. I'm a half-elf cleric. Do I have his resume?
Oh, I didn't say anything about being half elf.
Or
Yeah.
It's
yes,
fairly
You're
evident.
full disgusting. I forgot.
Talk.
So I'm just going to try
You're
to
what, a
make nice.
gnome?
I'm going to, yes, I'm a forest gnome as well, but I'm not a jerk like Copious. So
I know you so well.
Alleged jerk.
Alleged jerk.
I'm sorry, my mic jumped. Did you say dirt bag?
sort of like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I can tell that you're a cleric, and I'm sorry that it took us so long to get you out of there, but as you can imagine, we were a little hesitant not knowing who was in there. You're welcome to pick your equipment and back up and everything, but I was wondering if you would maybe, as a thank you for us letting you out, maybe heal Robert because he's very low.
That would be the bleeding guy there with
Yeah.
the half-dragon born wandering around with him.
Maybe.
Yeah, bear with me. I haven't played a healer in years.
That's okay. These guys aren't used to seeing a healer.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
let's
their
Wait,
healer.
guys,
That's
some
bad.
honest or nice.
So they're not really going to know if I'm doing anything or not, right?
You can probably heal them. I would say that you've communed with your deity long enough while you were interned in the Iron Maiden.
I helped get you out. I'm sitting on. I need some healing.
All right, I'll go ahead and, if I understand my sheet correctly, do a prayer of healing.
Okay.
That'll cover 6 different people.
Well, you got plenty of takers in this
Anybody
one.
that needs it. And that's 2d8 plus my modifier, which is.
Oh, Tootie! Oh.
Wait, does Noodles need any healing, or is he okay? Did he come out of the cage okay, or no?
He came out on the cage.
Okay.
5.
Felix, this will not heal the
6.
enormous pus-filled bag on your neck.
Oh, you weren't the
I
attack.
have 17 points to whoever 6 people that need it.
Now, is that 17 divided among the people, or is that 17 total to everybody?
Oh,
Right.
it says 2 die 8 plus modifier to.
Well, I took 9 of those points.
Yeah, I'll go.
So-
I'll call it a pool like a paladin.
I'm good. I'm full health.
So
I needed
9,
one.
5, and I needed 1. So
That's
Everybody's
16.
healed.
All right.
Sweet. Oh, you know what? I'm feeling more friendly towards the full elf, despite his disgusting appearance.
It was the low blood sugar, wasn't it?
It was the inherent racism against elves.
Fair enough.
so
That's
I have
everybody that's not an elf is that way, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I have one more question. Thank you, Mr. High Elf. That was very wonderful of you. Would you happen to know of any sort of cure for a witch's cursed bee sting?
Alleged.
Thank you.
Which is
First,
alleged.
Clearly
No,
defined
it's
witch.
a definite bee sting. I can feel it.
It looks like a goiter coming out the side of your neck.
It's my goiter, honey. Don't look at it.
Wait there.
Okay.
It's too big
yeah,
to
yeah,
press.
Stop
yeah.
touching that. Stop
Okay.
touching it. Don't touch that goiter.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
No touchy.
Poke it.
Taurine will not have the information on a cure.
I do
Okay.
not.
All right.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Felix, I think if we don't find something, you're gonna die.
I'm at full health. I'm
Felix,
actually at 11. I'm better than full health.
your eye is starting to cloud over a little bit as
Arr.
you're having some piratey issues.
He's turning into a ghoul.
Popeye.
Normal people don't talk like this.
What you can yell out for Mick to cut you. Maybe that'll help. But right now,
Go.
I'm starting to get cloud.
No, I'm not gonna
Take a
do that.
dagger and cut it off. Just take the dagger and cut the big bulge off.
Just cut me, Bitters. Just cut me. Go ahead and cut
They
me,
got
Bitters.
stung in the eye?
I heard
I don't think I'm ready
cherry pits might solve that problem.
I don't think I'm ready to cut this thing
I
off.
do. I can cast Dispel Magic.
Just
What will
spell
that get me?
magic.
If it is a magic effect.
Can that at least slow down this horrible goiter that I got, or what's it gonna do?
Hey, you know, I
Or is it
I
gonna
have
make
a
it
little
bigger?
bit of medical training. I can try to surgically remove this.
I'm not. It's on my neck. I'm not gonna let you perform surgery anywhere near there.
I
This
got
is
a
the
plus
worst
2 to
ER
medicine.
episode
I
I've
got
ever
this.
seen.
I've finished the bazooka gum once. I
Half
can
hour
do
I've
this.
seen
barber
the
college.
robot.
He's ready to
I
do
know what's
surgery.
gonna happen.
Cut the thing off. I have no medical experience, so just let me do
Hey,
this. And I'll get
Here's
it
an
off.
idea. Let's finish what we're doing in the basement. Go back out through the fabric shop. And take what we found in the library. Hey guys, we found some stuff in the library where you were dancing with the half ogre.
What?
Back to the bird thing and see what she has to help out here.
The bird thing.
Everybody, perception check.
Uh
20, but not natural.
oh. 22. Wait, no, hold on. 23.
My natural is 20.
Ooh.
Passive wisdom is perception is 15. My modifier is +5.
Robert,
I have 11, says Fangman.
I have a 7.
well, you two realize that you're in a room. Everyone else realizes that while Copius's plan is solid, aside from finding this information within the cultist region, you do not have any definitive information that any of the cultists are directly responsible. So you're still missing a little bit of information that would O.J. Simpson this case into lockstep.
Let's keep exploring then.
But you can certainly exit with the information that you found.
This room that we're in now, are there any more doors, or is it just the way we came in?
No, this is the personal quarters of the arm of Habuu. So essentially, there are 2 areas that are still left unexplored, both of which Dafiba and Felix have come across. One is a hallway, and the other is voices.
So our choices are to go down and explore to show you the hallway in the room with voices that we saw, or we go back towards the fabric shop up this behind us and up the stairs.
Correct, and meet up with Mogamar, who, assuming his intelligence did let him find his way back out.
What are your thoughts, folks?
What say you, Man Fang? Do you know which way to go?
Asked you.
Which way? Which way is
Noodles.
the butt facing?
Which way is my butt facing?
Yeah.
Kill him.
It's facing the bed.
Feed him cherries.
Let's go take a
Butt
bite.
facing left. That would be the right way. If you butt facing right, then we're all going down.
I
Wait.
don't like that answer.
So you have a direction sensing butt?
It's one of my many
The butt
talents.
ways are known officially.
But I'm very shy about it. Gosh.
All right, Taurine, do you know the best way for us to proceed to get out of here?
He grabbed me as soon as I came into the caverns.
How did you get into the caverns?
Fader's fabric store.
True.
It's the
I'm not
same
going
way
to
we
hand it
came
to
in.
you on a silver platter.
Can't- I
Fader's
can't-
fabric store.
can't tell you
That
from here.
place
I
is
don't-
All right.
fire.
They're
of a good
useless.
time.
Let's go. Let's go back to where we were at.
All right, let's head back up. Yeah, to
Back up to where?
no, down
Yep.
to the hallway
Back
where
up.
follow the gnome. She'll lead us.
yes, the gnome shall lead you and set you free. I am wise.
Oh my gosh. We've got
We're screwed.
Martin Luther in gnomish form.
Dafiba takes you out of the room, gives you the left down through the doorway. You go about 30 feet, you see a doorway on the left. When you question her about it, brushes it off as a long hallway, and she's headed right for the door where there are voices. So, Dafiba, do you want to stop at the long hallway door or go down to the voices door?
Long hallway.
Long hallway it is. After going 30 feet and coming to a door on your left, she calmly raises her hand. Got this. Opens up the door bravely and motions in. You see a long hallway about 40 feet long, lit with torches and sconces, and it takes a hard right. Dafiba, do you want to keep going?
Yep,
Let's go,
I'm
Daffy.
gonna
I got your back.
What's
I'm
that
gonna
way?
head down the hallway, but I'm gonna tell everybody. Shh.
It's Wabbit season.
Hunting rabbits. We haven't been down this far yet, so we gotta be quiet. All right.
So, who's behind Dafiba?
Felix.
Me.
Okay.
But I'm very
I'm
quiet.
behind Delphina.
I'm trying to
I
signal
said
to her.
that I would follow her and protect her wherever she goes. That's my
Oh.
life sentence.
So
Those two are behind
Noodles,
me.
Out of the way.
Noodles, are you letting Felix hone in on your gnomish friend there, or are you
You
okay
gonna
with
walk
him
him?
being next to her?
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
walk
I
in front of
know.
her or behind her.
He's gonna have to get out of the way, or I'm trucking through him.
Ooh.
Okay.
Felix, are you gonna let this lizard?
Roll those dice, big boy.
How tall is this lizard? Is he just gonna sneak through my legs, or is he like a pretty good size?
How tall is the dragonborn?
Yeah.
Human or better. He's gonna be bigger than Copius and Dafiba for certain.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Then in
no,
my best
down.
Beauty and the Beast voice, I will say, "Be my guest, be my guest. You can go first down the hallway of death."
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Dafiba, Manfang,
You
and
won.
Felix, you go trucking down. Now this hallway is wide enough for 2x2 if you want.
No,
Are you gonna hold hands?
they can go first.
Hey, Robert, would you like to promenade with down the hallway?
Would I
Sing
like
us
to
a-
what?
Sing us a song, a
A traveling song.
traveling
Oh.
song.
If I could put a gnome in a bottle,
Everybody
the first
Constitution
thing that
check.
I would want to do. Put a cork on it. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
Anyway, so I'm going to proceed down the hallway with Noodles by my side. Felix is behind me. Then Robert and
Noodles.
Copious and then Taurine, right?
Correct.
I've got that order right. Okay. So I'm going to slowly go down the hallway towards the first door.
Perception check for Noodles and Dafiba.
12.
Man Fang, perception check.
12.
Say it again.
12.
Both 12s. You hear something. As you proceed further down the hall, it becomes readily apparent that rushing water ahead. There's rushing water ahead. Also, the torches become a little bit lessened. So instead of one every 5 feet, there's one every 10 feet. But at the far end, there's a red glow ahead of you.
Is it a giant red ruby or just
Or like fire. Can we tell like
yeah?
Looks like
type of light?
illumination.
Okay. Like an even light, so it's not like flickering
It's a flickering
flames.
light. It's
Oh, it is
flickering
flickering.
light. So it's, it's Thomas Edison is not yet born, so it's going to be fire-based illumination. No magic.
But there's a
it's someone holding 2 torches and lighting one and then putting the other out.
So you're walking down like a baton twirler with 2 torches. Should make it easier for melee. Dafiba, what were you saying?
Are there doors to either side as we're looking ahead at the
Nope, but the craftsmanship is spectacular, old chap.
the craftsmanship.
Spectacular.
Hmm.
It is perfect. Perception check, Dafiba, Noodles, and Felix, please.
6.
18?
He's cross-eyed.
No, boy.
Dafiba, you hear oh, over the sound of rushing water and ahead of you. As you continue to slowly proceed down the hallway, you find the cause of the rushing water, an underground river with a makeshift wooden plank system crossing the river, which will lead you into the room of red illumination where the chorus of monk-like music is coming from. But then it stops.
The music stopped,
The singing stopped.
and are the rest of
You're cutting out.
us near where they are? Are we fairly
You guys
far
are-
back at this
You guys
point?
are all traveling down the
Okay.
line.
So we hear it stop as well.
Probably from the distance.
Okay.
Dafiba, Noodles, and Felix, give me initiative.
Oh boy.
Nat
Nat-
20.
Natural 20 as well.
1.
3.
Felix, you notice Dafiba and Noodles discussing potential options, and then beyond them, on the other side of the makeshift bridge, you see a guy dressed in cult robes that looks kind of big shoddy, and then you recognize that it's actually a female, and she looks like she's kind of head honcho, and she says, "Fly!"
Oh no, that sounds like bees.
Or monkeys. Could be monkeys.
Are we supposed to do anything about Alex's giant bulge? Actually,
I'm not sure
bulge
if
in
you
the
want
neck,
to
is it-
pierce
that
the
makes
neck
it any
bulge.
better?
Yeah, I think you have to specify that it's the neck bulge.
The
That you're
neck
concerned about.
bulge.
But there might be a bulge anywhere else on his body. I don't know about just the neck.
Well, not with the way he's been
You know
playing.
what? If he needs a sword to pierce another bulge, I say we have Robert do that. Where is that javelin? Let's pierce every bulge on Felix's body.
No, that is a terrible idea.
He
Let's
might have
not
been
do
stung
that.
in multiple places. It's best just to hit them all.
Yes, it looks like there's a swelling. Let's take care of it.
Felix, the good news is you nat. I say you see a jeweled scimitar come around the corner of the room and head right to the center of the makeshift bridge, while Dafiba and Noodles discuss your neck bulge. So you're up. I've used my round.
I think I'm gonna draw an arrow and let's see if I can fire.
1 or a 2, and you'll be able to put this neck bulge issue to rest as you shoot Manfang in the head. So fire away.
I rolled a 1.
Seriously?
I'm dead serious.
Odds, Dafiba takes it. Evens, Manfang takes it.
It's an even.
Manfang.
Sorry, Manfang.
You take an
This is for
arrow.
drawing attention to my bulge.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna take a hard slap. I'm gonna take my hand and take a hard slap to your face.
After you
Try not
dig
to
out the
bulge off
arrow.
too.
How much damage did you do?
Oh boy.
Manfang,
Whew.
message for you, sir.
9.
Is that halved?
How do I know if it's halved?
That's your damage roll, right?
Yeah, it was 1d8 plus 3.
Okay, so you got 9. Take 4, man, and you'll lose initiative as you whirl around and yell at Dafiba. You caught out of the corner of your eye the for some reason. A, Felix took offense at the bulge comment, or B, there's somebody on the other. So let's do a perception check. DC 14. If you beat it, you check ahead. If you lose, you yell at Felix.
5.
Why are you shooting Noodle? Copious, Roberts, and Taurine. You're hey, what's going on up there? Why are you new round, let's say. I will take Dafiba, Noodles, and Felix for initiative. 17.
20.
Ooh, that beats me.
8.
Yeah. Dafiba and Robert.
Natural
8.
20 for Noodles.
Noodles, you recognize that Felix wasn't really aiming horrible his bow work. Felix,
Hang on a second. Dungeon Master Frank, keep cutting in and out a little bit here.
Oh, sorry.
Is that just me or is that everybody else having that?
That's us too.
Us too.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So Felix and Noodles, you get the 20s. Noodles, you notice
Still cutting out.
Say it again.
you guys are able to attack. Noodles, you know that
Oh.
Didn't try to.
What you know is Felix didn't mean to shoot you. He was shooting at something on the bridge is what he's trying to tell you, okay?
Okay.
So you're not suspicious of why he's shooting you in the head with an arrow. I still am a little suspicious, but you know there's somebody across the bridge, okay? I got the
Also, that slap is not going to be a tap of my hand. I'm still mad at you, but it's going to be a tap of my hand. It's going to slam you in the wall, though.
I
But
didn't
hopefully
mean
that
to.
slam will not hurt.
fair enough. You notice that there is a sword on the bridge and a cleric on the far side.
Sword on the bridge. Just a sword. Just there by itself. Is
Floating,
it-
flying sword.
Floating sword.
Okay,
Hmm.
so it's menacing.
To see this.
Floating around. Okay.
At what distance is the cleric?
The cleric is 25 feet on the other side of the bridge. The sword is waving back and forth to prohibit you from passing.
What's the distance of a longbow?
Oh, easily within range.
Okay. You have a longbow you can
Oh.
change to.
I would like to change to my longbow.
Felix and Manfang, go ahead and fire away. Are you going for the sword or the cleric?
I'm gonna go for a cleric.
Go ahead.
I'm going for the sword then.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You big boy.
A 2.
Manfang, he parts your hair again. Now you're starting to become suspicious that he may be aiming for you.
I'm going to take your bow away, Felix.
What?
It'll be my bow.
They don't call me Johnny Sure Shot for nothing.
16.
16 is good enough to hit. No, 16 does not hit the sword. It glances off the rocky edge and bloop into the water.
Hmm.
I will. Oh boy. You know what? Let's have the front three give me a DC 11 versus wisdom or something unusual happens.
Natural 20.
Whew.
I got a 6.
I rolled a
That'll pass.
12.
Okay, so only Felix takes a scorching, flaming blast to the face.
Now, is it to the face, or is this flaming blast to this bulge that I got going on my neck?
I'll say it's your face.
Ooh.
5.
Ooh. Ouch. Right in the
Uh,
feels.
Dafiba, you have a choice between the blade who will not let you pass or a ranged weapon against the cult fanatic.
Don't come this way. Do you have a rash, buddy, or a bite? From what?
It's a bulge on his neck.
But it's about the size of his head,
Very
so
confused.
either
All
way.
right. Sorry, I was looking something up there. So we have the cleric and we have the sword. Nobody's done anything to either of them because apparently bows are cursed.
Or just Felix's aim.
I was gonna say it's more like that person shooting.
Well, to be fair, I do have a cloudy eye and this weird bulge that is on my neck. I'm pretty sure.
True.
He's got to do this.
It's like I'm trying to aim like this with my weird eye.
also-
I don't know.
Did you notice that I also have orc, so I am skilled with an axe or a sword? So nothing's gonna be perfect with a long range.
You aren't very skilled so far because you threw drink.
I want to cast a heal on Mr. Flameface.
That's Noodle, sir. Please get
Oh.
the name right.
I thought he meant Felix.
Yeah,
I think he meant me. I'm
You
the
know,
only
bulge in
one
the neck.
with a flaming.
Oh, well,
face.
you know, Felix keeps damaging the stupid dragon thing.
Noodle.
That's what he
I'm
gets for
not
pushing me
traveling
over and drawing attention to me.
I'll let you heal Bulge, but Dafiba got first blood, so she has to choose between the blade or the missile weapon on the cult fanatic.
Ah. Okay. Blade, I guess. I don't have much in the way of ranged.
Fair enough. 17 to hit it.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Give me another roll.
That's not possible. Another 20.
Okay, that's going to be triple max damage.
So that is a D6 plus. Or is it just the D6 for the.
It's max. Max times 3.
Right. So for the scimitar, which is my weapon, it's just the D6, right?
Right, but you don't have to roll it because it's your maximum
Right.
damage.
So it's three
Times
times.
three.
That. Yeah. There you go. $18 it is. I
You
like
don't get any bonuses?
I don't think so. Not with a. I don't think you do with the scimitar, do you? I just thought it was a straight up D6.
Do you get strength?
Oh God, no, not me.
Okay. Okay, so 18 damage. That is not going to be... Oh, actually it is. The blade shatters on impact and falls over the side into the drink.
That's how
now,
it's done, tall people. That's how it's done.
and now everybody has a straightaway entry point into this glowing passage.
On 3, everybody charge.
Hit her, Ray.
You
One,
first. 1,
2, 4. Let's go new round because the top 3. Well, actually, hang on just a second. The high elf wanted to heal
Bulgy neck.
Bulge, so go ahead and heal him.
All right.
Now we have Noodle and Bulge. That's our
9 points on Bulge.
Bulge, you still got a bulge, but you're 9 points health. Now you guys look like you're out of our side comic as you run across the bridge and a look of object horror passes over the female cultist's face as she realizes it is now 6-on-1. Roll initiative. 18 plus 2, 20, not natural.
19.
19.
25 for Robert. Well,
8.
20 for Noodles.
Not natural.
Rolled 11, but I don't know that I have a modifier.
Non-natural.
That should be plus 2. Plus 2 on your modifier.
Be 13 with my modifier.
Robert, you're up first. Manfang and the cultist will be next. AC 12 to hit her.
18.
That's a hit.
Only 6 points of damage.
Manfang, you and I will go with the same. See if you can hit me. I'm AC 12. Even if you kill me, which you won't, I will still get my attack.
It's a hit. 8 for 12.
It's a hit.
14.
Damage?
What do you have?
10.
No. Plus
10 plus
4. 14.
14.
Nope, not dead. Let's do any 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Manfang, she does not appreciate. Give me a DC 11 versus Wisdom.
That's what you got.
7.
The rest of you see Manfang carve in to the cleric, but as he digs into her shoulder, her hands move, a gray mist appears, and Manfang is frozen. She yells out, "Knock it off, or I kill him outright." Everybody else can go.
Yeah, no, I don't really know this guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what? Way of the dinosaurs, baby.
Yeah, well, they died in the Ice Age, didn't they?
They did.
We're just missing a tar pit.
Dafiba, Copius,
You're not
Robert,
really helping, you know that, Dad?
or
You're
no.
not really helping.
Felix, and Taurine. You guys are up. Do you want to risk the life of the new draconian friend that you have, or do you want to back off and say, "Whoa, let's talk this out"?
Oh, so she wants to parlay? Is that what it is?
That's what it looks like.
She
Yeah,
wants to parlay.
I want to chat. Let's talk about this.
I'm
before-
sneaking up through the shadows. I disappear like a ninja.
Okay. Felix?
Fine, we can chat.
Taurine, what do you want to do?
I'll cast banishment on her.
You've got banishment already?
So I don't know. It gave it to me when I did your use that.
Okay. What's my DC to save on that one for you? It doesn't matter. It's a 5, so it doesn't matter. So banishment sends me to another plane, correct? For 1 round? Yay?
I think so, but
While I do this.
I was thinking that was a higher level.
What level
that
is
is a
she?
higher level one. Bane is the first level one.
You sure it's not
there.
Bane?
Okay.
Banishment?
I think
Yeah.
I did Bane, Pops.
Let's go with Bane because banishment's going to end
Banishment's
this
4th
fight.
level. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Bane.
So Bane causes damage, right? Or do you have to hit me, or do I save? Because I didn't save.
Mischief target must roll a die 4 and subtract number rolled from attack roll or saving throw.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got that one. You do that.
I'm just learning how to play this as we go. So
Oh, yeah, you're
Doing
fine.
Doing
Uh,
fine.
So you do that. Everybody else sees me wince. Dafiba, Felix, want to talk. Copious, I think we're to you.
I'll be
Oh, you're sneaking around,
I'm
right?
sneaking around, yeah. I'm sliding into the shadows.
New round. Initiative. 17 plus 2, 19.
14.
15.
19 as well.
14.
Robert and Taurine.
23.
8.
Robert, you're up first. Phoeba and I are. Bunch of you guys are in the mood to talk. What are you in the mood to do?
I might charm a person.
Fair enough.
Crazy.
What's my save?
DC 11. Mod is +3.
Nat 20.
Oh, well, I guess
Your
that.
charm.
Huh.
Dafiba, I'm still holding man deathly still with his weapon resting on my shoulder. Let's chat.
Yes, let's talk about this. What do we
And
have to do to get our friend free?
I think everybody needs to tune in next week to figure out how we're going to go ahead and resolve this. It's just palpable. It's just scary.
Allegedly.
It could
So
be cut with a gnomish knife.
So
uh,
barely scratched is what you're saying.
barely scratch. So folks out there watching, we've had a lot to do here in just a very short. We've seen the loss of Tundersmuck. These guys have become murder hobos to the nth degree. We've got a couple of new people, including Bulges, Noodles, and the high elf who's hated by Copious. So it ain't over, folks. It's just going to get worse from here. For all of us, I guess I want to say thanks for watching. And don't forget, twitch.tv/geekspiel, both there and at Twitter. Go ahead and follow us, get a little insight on us. And don't forget to tune in next Tuesday to this very exciting cliffhanger, just like soap. Anybody else got anything we want to say out there? Fantastic watchers. These people are people of few words. Hey, folks, thanks again. Remember, next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern-ish, catch us again for the exciting conclusion to this particular installment of Minions of Habuu.
Night.